Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Melissa, and if you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Melissa and I speak about missing children in my videos. But I'm having a little new, I'm adding a new series on my channel. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about celebrities that have passed away. So I'm going to do, what I'm thinking about doing is this, like today's case, I will be speaking about two missing children. If y'all seen a couple of my other videos of missing children, I have spoken about like two or three, just because some of the cases do not have a lot of information. So instead of doing it just for one video with the small of information that I have, if one has less and the other one has some more, I will just put them both together. And then the next time I upload, which probably be tomorrow, I will be doing another, but I'll be talking about a celebrity that have passed away. I do want to talk. I already have someone that I wanted to talk about, but I may hold on this celebrity, because if you know, OJ Simpson just passed away a couple of weeks ago, so I kind of want to talk about him, but I am not for sure. I think I may do it just because, like I say, he did pass a couple of weeks ago, and then I will talk about the one that I wanted to talk about tomorrow on the next upload that I have, which will be probably Sunday. You will probably see me upload almost every single day this week, just because my parents are out of town and it's just me and my daughter. And if I do upload, it'll be my daughter most likely will be in school. So today, like I said, I will be talking about missing children. I'll be talking about two beautiful young beautiful girls that have been missing for a while, and we need your help to find them and give this family the answer that they have been looking for so many years. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first person I'm going to talk is about Tarasha Benjamin. Let me see. I'm hoping I say her name right. I have to like. So I'm gonna. If you hear my TV, guys, I'm watching Big Bang Theory. If you know, you know. So I'm just gonna pause it. I know they're poison, but they look like. Tarasha. So we're gonna be talking about Tarasha. She went missing on June 26th of 2010. She went missing from Selma, Alabama. Endangered missing, female, black. Her date of birth is 9/16 of 1992. She was 17 years old when she was missing. Her height and weight is 5'2" to 125 pounds. Clothing and jewelry description is a yellow turquoise and white striped shirt, blue shorts, a silver necklace, and possibly silver sandals. Associated vehicles, great Medan stripe tribute account for. African American female, black hair, brown eyes. Tarasha has a tattoo of her nickname Pooh on her upper right arm. She may wear tinny claws lenses. She talks in loud voice and her ears are pierced. So before I get started, this whole talking loud voice, I didn't like that description at all, because I feel like because she's a African American person, they want to say, oh well, she's loud, she's ghetto. No, that to me is disrespectful. And I know I said she's 17. I know for sure because I got my first piercing when I was 18. But you could get I don't know if it has changed, but I know that you could get a tattoo and a piercing if you're under 18 with your parents' permission. Because when I went to go get my piercing, there was a lot of younger girls than me, but they had to have somebody older than them to get their tattoo. So Tarasha was last seen in Selma, Alabama on June 26, 2010. She said goodbye to her mother and left at home at 10 a.m. to go to a flea market. On the way there, she stopped at a yard sale and met with a relative who borrowed her cellular phone to make a call. It's not clear whether Tarasha even arrived at the flea market. She never returned home and has never been heard from again. The car she was driving, a gray Mandis Tribute she borrowed from a friend, was found abandoned on the side of the road on Celine Jackson Bay Pass, 1 mile from the flea market, and facing the opposite direction Two windows on the driver's side were missing, and the driver's side door handle was broken. It appears if someone had rummaged through the contents of the car. An extremely criticist of Tarasha to leave without warning, and foul play is suspected in her disappearance. Authorities don't believe she is still in the local area, as extensive search turned up no sign of her. One theory is that she was the victim of human trafficking, and or someone she was dating was involved in her disappearance. Her case remains unsolved. So that's the first case. The other case that we're going to be talking about, I know that at the beginning of the video, hold on guys, can you turn that down please, mama? I know that at the beginning of the video I did say that I was going to talk about two missing person, which I am. This next missing child that I'm going to be talking about, it was actually her and her mom that went missing. I know when I heard about this case, I was like, it's crazy. But we're going to talk about, let me see if I think her name is Danielle. I may be saying it wrong, but let me see. So what I do, copy, go to my Google search, see if I Google Translator, and then Danielle. So this is the other second case that I'll be talking about. So Danielle went missing on May 23rd of 1993 from Selma, Arizona. Endangered missing. She's a female, white. She was born on the 3rd of 11th of 1979. She was 14 years old when she went missing. Her height and weight was 5'1", 112. Clothing, jewelry description: a white shirt and tank top, white shorts, and black or brown heels, boots with fringy. Old van, Colorado license plates. Caucasian female, blonde hair and blue eyes. Details: attend to church in the morning. Danielle attends to church in the morning of May of 23rd of 1993, and afterwards walked to the RV park store on the corner of Highway 66, now called Highway 191 and Highway 181 in Savannah, Arizona. She was accompanied by her mother, Dorothy. At the time, 5 of Danielle's siblings were left at home. Along the route, they stopped at the residence of one of Danielle's sisters and invited her to walk with them. She declined, but invited them to dinner after they finished their errand. Danielle and Dorothy arrived at the store to purchase cigarettes for Dorothy's husband. It had been established that the women also purchased ice cream cones and made a call from the store payphone before departing from the residence, which was located approximately 3 miles from the RV park store. The picture's home did not have a phone. So if y'all don't know what a payphone is probably you never. I think they took down all those things, but it was a payphone where if you don't have a phone at your house or anything, you would go to the corner store, you would put like 25 cents or whatever the amount was, and you just called, and that's supposed to payphone for us guys. We didn't have cell phones back then. Well, probably we did, but if you couldn't afford it, you had to do a payphone or house phone. That was last seen by friends who drove past the pictures on their route home. They may have been an old van, Colorado license plate. Nearly neither Danielle nor her mother had been seen again. They left all their belongings behind home, including Dorothy's dentures, eyeglasses, purse, and driver license. Search dogs picked up the pictures sent at the store in approximately 1.5 miles from their route home along the highway. The scent disappeared close to the road. A vehicle may have picked them up at the location. There was no other indication of Danielle or Dorothy whereabouts. And I know that they say they found her license. I don't know why she didn't drive to where the locations that they were going. It was probably because it was close to where they were living, I'm assuming, because you know people do that. Like when you're going to the corner store, or you're going to anything close by your neighborhood, instead of wasting gas, you just go and walk, and that's probably what they wanted to do. John Pitcher, Dorothy's husband of 27 years, was ruled out as a suspect after he passed a polygraph test. The police investigated a Flint, Michigan man who Dorothy had an affair with while he was in Arizona, but he moved back to Flint by the time Dorothy and Danielle disappeared. Surveillance contact at his residence showed no indication that the pictures were there. He told the police he hadn't heard from Dorothy recently. Dorothy children said they think their mother would have run away with another man without letting the family know. Investigators state they had to suspect in the picture's disappearance, neither or whom have been publicly named. John and Dorothy had 14 children in all of the time of picture disappearance. Two of them were from John's earlier marriage. Six of the children, including Daniela, were still living at home by 1993. John died in 1998, but Dorothy's children continued to research for her and Daniela. The Pictures case remained open and unsolved. Foul play is suspected. I kind of want to go. So with this for the second case, I want to go with the theory that I do feel like they ran away. She probably did run away. You never know why she ran away. That's when I'm like, so. But I do also agree with the other theories. It feels like it is foul play. I mean, because if she had run away before, why would she take her daughter with her? If she wanted to run away with somebody, wouldn't you think that she would want her daughter to be with her siblings and grow up with their sibling and grow up with her dad and not having to change schools and stuff like that if she was going to school? So I really kind of, that theory of her running away is iffy to me. I do go more to the theory that it had to be someone who picked them up, because they did say that once the dog smelled their scent, but it stopped at some point, meaning that somebody had to pick them up. But who picked them up? Why? What happened? Where are they? What did they know the person? I'm assuming that they did. I mean, if it's where they lived, it was, I don't know about that, but if it was a small town back then, I wonder if they, that small town vibe, if everybody knew everybody. But I really do think it was foul play. Something tells me it was foul play. I don't think that they ran away. I think it was foul play. So the first story that I did, I'm going to lean more to sex. Somebody had to have done nashed her, and she probably became sex trafficking. Well, one theory is that she was a victim of human trafficking. I really do agree. Not agree, but I'm kind of sensing that that's probably what happened. I hope it did not. I really do, because once somebody has gone to human trafficking, there's no way for you to get out. I mean, has it happened? Obviously, probably we just don't know about it because it doesn't happen that much. I mean, for that to happen, it has to be done the right way. But I do believe, because why would she go to the flea market, but then they found her car, her friend's car, but it was facing the other way. It wasn't facing the direction that she was supposed to go. Meaning that somebody snatched her out the car because the handle was broken, snatched her away. They were looking for something. They couldn't find whatever they're looking for. They grabbed her and they took her. And I mean, that's how it happens. And this is, I don't know if I'm right about this, but when it comes to human trafficking, you have to look for so many things. And I'm going to see, is there any way that, how can you tell if you're about to be someone human trafficking? Okay, so I found it. Okay. Since human trafficking is often a crime that is hidden in plain sight, it's important to be aware of the warning signs. Some indication that person may be a victim of human trafficking includes, especially in the case of women and children. So listen up. Appearing malnourished, like if someone looks and they have not ate for days and they look like skinny, that's a red flag. Showing signs of physical injuries and abuse, avoiding eye contact, social integration, an authority figure, law enforcement seeing to adhere to a script or rehearsal response, and social interaction lacking off official identification documents. So basically, what they're saying, like, if you see somebody and you see somebody with a bruise, or you see somebody that they're not giving you eye contact, but they're not talking to you, like looking at you, when they're talking, but they sound like robots, they sound like what they're saying sounds like they have been practicing and it's word by word, that's a red flag. Appearing disturbed, lacking personal possession, working exclusive long hours, leaving a place of employment, checking to hotels, motels with older males, referring to those males as boyfriend or daddy, which is disgusting. Which is often street slang for pimp. Poor physical and dental health, tattoos, branding on the neck or the lower back, untreated sexual transmitted disease, small children serving in a family restaurant, security measures that appear to keep people inside an establishment, barred wearing inside wire inside of the fence, bars covering the inside of windows, not allowing people to go into public alone or speak for themselves. These warning signs are adapted from the information provided by the Polars Project and the National Human Trafficking Resource Center, Innocent as Risk. So those are the things y'all should look up for if somebody you know or you feel like and so so here's another one. This one is spot the signs recognizing the key indication of a human trafficking in your community. Identifying tracking is the first step to unstopping it. Understanding the signs to look out for a couple help the most vulnerable people in with your community. So there are numbers of signs that are common across the types of population, including a person acts as if introduced by another, as though they're very forced or coerced to carry out specific activities, demonstrates signs of physical or psychology abuse, which is lacking self-esteem, seeing a satious bruising or underneath medical conditions, seems to be bound by debt or has money deducted from the salary, has little or not contact with the family or loved ones, is distrustful of authorities, has threats made against themselves or family members, is not possession of their own legal documents. So they're just, I want y'all to go ahead and look for every sign that y'all need. I feel like we should know importantly, like it does happen. It really does. We just don't, it's not talked about a lot and stuff like that. And I feel like it does need to be talked about. And it's sad that it does not, that they don't bring it up. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I will see y'all soon with the next video. Y'all look it up for. Love y'all. Subscribe. Turn that bell. And do not forget to subscribe. Bye.